Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Ryan, a gamer tag dad, and today we are looking at the Guts build. This is a build that's been heavily done in Elden Ring, however it's a build that I have never tried. Also after a suggestion in my top 5 cosplay builds to give them a try. So what can I say? This build was awesome, the damage output was insane, and the damage negation matched it as well. I did change my character's features to resemble him as much as we could, and we used the full Knight's Cavalry armor set, minus the helm, as this is a strength based build. We do venture into PvP as well. If you do enjoy Elden Ring and FromSoft games, then please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and drop a like. I appreciate each and every one of you and every single like that we get as well. If there is a build you would like to see, then please comment down below. Disclaimer, we are doing a level 1 challenge run soon, and the vote for you from the community was to pick our weapon. It looks like it's the Death's Poker. The incantations we use are Flame Grant Me Strength for that physical damage boost, and Golden Vow for that damage boost as well, plus the damage negation that comes with it. In our flask is the Faith Knot Crystal tier, which boosts our faith by 10, and the Stoned Barbed Cracked tier. I had a lot of fun with this build, dealing insane amount of damage in a short amount of time, whilst using our Ash of War Lion's Claw. This wasn't something unfortunately I could really pull off in PvP though, but during PvE, this build wrecked almost everything I came into contact with. I would like to take this out on one of the main story bosses, or even do a full playthrough just killing all the bosses, as I think Guts would have zero issues with that. So we did venture into PvP a little bit. With the Colossal Swords, it's not really something I'm brilliant at, but I wanted to include PvP because I think every build should be trialled in both PvE and PvP. Now, this fight was a lot of fun and this clip was quite good because he opens up on me with the Melania's Ash of War, and then I just simply jab him through it. Because the range you get with a colossal weapon is insane, and this is something where the build completely shines at in the PvP aspect. If you can keep people at arm's length, they're never going to get near you, you can just smack them down. We do have Lion's Claw for the Ash of War, which does give you a lot of damage if you can land it, and we are using the Ritual Sword Talisman mostly for PvE, but with PvP, if you can land the first hit, you're going to be doing a lot more damage. Now, you could argue we could go ahead and change that with something else. We could put the shield talisman in, or we could go ahead and throw in a few other defensive talismans, or even if we wanted to move our stats around a little bit, we could boost our strength, boost our faith, boost our dex, kind of do whatever we want with this build. Now, this fight was a lot of fun, and it was a bit weird. Now, just stay tuned for how this one ends. This is interesting. I did actually do a short on this as well, because it's the first time in my PvP career in Elden Ring that I have ever seen this happen. We exchange fight, and then we kill each other. You know, without dropping the spoiler there, we killed each other at the exact same time. We both swung, and I just committed, and he committed at the same time, and, you know, we dropped each other down. It was a bit of a shame with this fight, because it was going quite well, and then, I don't know if the controller disconnected, or they disconnected, or they gave up. I hope they didn't give up. But we went back and forth, we did quite a lot of fights, and then just nothing. So that was a bit of a shame really. I just stopped fighting. We didn't go ahead and do much more than that, but there you go. There's the kill between us. Dropped each other down. What can you do? Would I recommend this build? 100%. 10 out of 10 this build. It's a lot of fun to do. The damage is high, the damage negation is great, and you can also tweak that with more talismans for damage or even damage negation. I kind of have a 50-50. I have a few damage negations, you'll see it towards the end of the video here. And then for the damage improvement, you can change your buffs around, but I do like Flame Grant Me Strength paired with Golden Vow. You could use Howl of Shibari if you wanted that extra damage boost. And to be fair, I think this build could cope with it, but the downside of Howl of Shibari, you do take more damage. But you know, that can be countered with the Dragoncrest Greatshield, just for example. Now, we are coming up towards the end of this video, but we are about to drop the stats and the armor, the flask, and everything we have within this build. This build was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you are subscribed, or even if you aren't subscribed, check the page out. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and drop a sub down. We are posting regular videos twice a week at the moment, looking to expand to 3 a week. Our level 1 playthrough is going to be coming out soon, and we're posting a lot of community votes out there. So if there is a build you want to see, comment down below, or go ahead and vote on one of the polls. And yeah, we'll throw that build up at some point. Now, we're moving on to the stats itself. The weapon we are using is a Colossal Greatsword, which is plus 10 and also has the Lion's Claw on it. We have the Claw Mark Seal and the Knight's Cavalry Armor set, Ritual Sword Talisman, Shard of Alexander. We have the Stamina Boosting Talisman and the Erdtrees Favour plus 2. In our flask, we have the Stone Barbed Crystal tier or the Stone Barbed Crack tier, and we have the Faith Not Crystal tier down below to boost our faith. Now our stats are on the right hand side there. It is a 150 build and we are predominantly focused around Vigour and Strength. You could make a few minor changes to this build. However, I'm a huge fan of the Erdtrees Favour plus 2. I wanted to boost our stamina even more, hence the Talisman. And the Shard of Alexander and the Ritual Sword Talisman pair so well together for your Lion's Claw, because essentially you want to get the first hit down with your Lion's Claw, and you'll see in all of the boss clips at the start and any single PvP, PvE, you want to go ahead and throw down your Lion's Claw and you'll do a huge chunk of damage. If you take a little bit of damage after that, obviously your talisman's going to start working. However, you've already dealt an insane amount of damage. You could quickly tap a heal pot and go back for it. Now, hope you have all enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.